Welcome to On Stage with the Lincoln Theater, where history and entertainment steal the show. Dive into the rich legacy of this iconic Mayan revival theater, from its 1929 debut to its starring role in Marion, Virginia's entertainment scene. Guiding us through this journey is the man in the spotlight, our executive director, Bob Watkins.
Step back in time as we explore how the Lincoln Theater is reviving the glamour and charm of cinema's golden age. From vintage film screenings to architectural preservation, learn how the historic venue is honoring its past while staying relevant to today's audiences. Welcome back, everyone. Skip Monty, co-host / producer, back in the studio with Bob Watkins. Bob, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Skip. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. So, Bob, the Lincoln was built during a golden age of film in the late 20s. What are you doing to try to bring back some of that magic from the 30s and 40s? Anything?
Well, yeah, we're definitely trying to tie in film a lot with our entertainment here in our calendar. Back in 1929, when Charles Lincoln originally thought of the Lincoln Theater, that's what it was going to be, or that's what it was a movie palace for the community here. So what we are working on with our film curator, Kate Aanerud, she is working on a lot of stuff to where we're going to try to bring back some of the original films that were first viewed here. We have a few different things planned this upcoming year with regards to a silent film with a orchestra doing the score for the film while that's being aired. We did that last year, and we're going to do another Clairvaux film in 2025. That's always a fun experience, especially with the surroundings here in this theater. When those lights go down, the silent film's on, and the orchestra strikes up, it just is a time machine back into a golden age of fun and entertainment there. So we are going to be doing a lot of the older films that were originally aired here and just try to tie that back into the history and show the people that are around here today kind of what it was like back then. And then we also have a new program. It's called Thirsty Thursdays. We're doing a happy hour evening. And on occasion, those Thursday events are going to be reruns of different movies. I do believe this upcoming year on some of those Thirsty Thursdays, we have Blazing Saddles is going to be one of them in January. So that's going to be an interesting one to view. But then we're going to show some other ones that are just some fun-filled movies here. American Graffiti is going to be one of them. Dazed and Confused, Big Lebowski, just some fun stuff for people here locally to come out on a weeknight and enjoy the show, have a drink, and just have some fun times with friends and stuff like that. So yeah, we're doing all kinds of stuff with the film. Kate also does a educational component with it. So she has a Film Freaks, which is the first Friday of every month. And what she will do is she will take some different films and she just breaks down some of the education component behind it in regards to, say, film shots like close-ups, camera movements, camera lenses, things like that. And she just gives a history and education on how those films and the films that we see today are being recorded and what the purpose is behind some of the techniques that are used. So it's a lot of fun stuff that we're doing here with film. And Kate just brings a huge amount of knowledge and background with the film industry, too.
Wow. That sounds incredibly interesting. Maybe we can get her on the show sometime.
I'd love it. She loves it. And she eats and breathes film as well.
Speaking of technology, are there any plans to incorporate modern technology to enhance the viewing experience while still staying true to the theater's roots?
We would love to, but there is a significant amount of expense included in that, increasing into digital as opposed to the DVDs and rerun films. We probably won't be moving the digital route because of the return on that, as well as the expense and upfront costs. I think that's something that we wouldn't do, but we have recently, within the last year, upgraded our sound system to have more of a Dolby surround like the cinemas that you go to now. It's got a really nice sound with the different films that we show. And we also improved the projector that we use to have much higher definition film And we are looking at some of the 4K options with regards to discs and DVDs to review there. So yeah, we're continuing to try to improve the experience that everybody has, but at the same time trying to maintain funds so we can carry on the additional programming that we offer annually.
Awesome. Well, I'm actually relieved you're staying away from digital, because I think there's just something really special about film,
Right. Now, we do have the original projectors from 1929 up in our projection room. So that's always a fun option for people to come here and do tours and take a look. And we just had somebody come in a couple months ago and said that we could restore those to show some of the real films from back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. So it's not necessarily improving it to where it's more of a new age. It's kind of going to view it as it was. And I think that might be even more exciting for some of our spectators to kind of see what it was like. And because, I mean, the vintage everything is now the demand. Everybody went from LPs to CDs, and now they're going back to the LPs and the records. So I think there's something about that vintage feel that we can just cater to with the building and experience too. So those are some things that I would like to try to pursue in the future too.
Kind of the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Bob, I know you're busy. You got a lot going on there. So love it. Appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Sounds great, Skip. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks so much. Talk to you then.
Thanks for tuning in to On Stage with the Lincoln Theater. Want more of Marion, Virginia's entertainment scene? Visit us online at thelincoln.org. Yes, that's thelincoln.org. Or drop by our theater at 117 East Main Street. Let's keep the arts alive and kicking together.